Welcome back, everybody, and welcome into a usual weekly recap of the last week from the 30th of August till the 3rd of September on gold, Bitcoin, and EruoDollar as usual. We're going to start on the hourly time frame to see the outlook of the week, how it played out. So this was the week, of course, we were expecting big reports. Starting from the Monday morning with the consumer confidence of the Eurozone, unemployment rates for Germany, consumer price index CPI inflation of the Eurozone, some minor medium impacting news and reports like the consumer confidence for the US dollar. Wednesday, retail sales for the Germany and unemployment rate for the Eurozone, private sector employment change for USD and the ISM manufacturing PMI. Thursday, jobless claims. Friday, NFP unemployment rate, labor force participation, and retail sales for the Eurozone. So let's go one by one. Let's just look at a visualization of how it went. As you already know from the various daily recaps, we were in a high time frame order block, range, consolidation, ranging, very expected. Of course, it was more than 120 pips of range, so we could have, we played between key levels, between price sensitivity areas, but we were in a big order block with the top being the 1820 historical key level and the bottom, this previous price sensitivity area on the left, these previous highs being respected all week as a bottom of the order block, or even sometimes even lower, reacting at 1803 key level / price sensitivity area. So as you can see, we are in a big consolidation period, waiting for news coming for the NFP on Friday. Of course, we had some minor impulsive move on Wednesday for the ADP, on Thursday here for the jobless claims, but the main move was expected to be here on Friday morning for the, of course, for the Eastern time zone. Let's jump on the 5 minute to see the whole week. As you can see, I already plotted the days. So, of course, this was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and the main event on Friday. Okay. This is not going to be a pretty technical price point recap. It's going to be more of a macro perspective. As you can see, we played between key levels on Monday. We didn't have any news, just not creating any highs. If you remember, we identified 1817 as a price sensitivity area where it was very likely not to be broken, or if broken, to take advantage of. It was 30 pips up until 1820 key level. As you can see, we had a very slow Monday, reacting at the key levels and the price sensitivity areas, just dip a little below, and start of Tuesday, as you can see, of course, this is not for the sessions, it's for the Central European time zone. So this is midnight between the Monday and Tuesday. So, of course, we already have Asian open before that. As you can see, we have break and retest of the key level, reacting again 1820, Then we had a very, very, very aggressive liquidity grab that I discussed in details on the candle by candle anatomy of a scalp, and of course on the daily recap. Was just a daily a simple liquidity grab, because on Tuesday we didn't have any important news that was impacting the USD, and it was at a time that before any news slash report. So we had, if you see it on the hourly time frame, it was this big liquidity grab in 1 hour, in half an hour, got completely rejected from 1803. It was a pre-made market move, nothing special, nothing that from gold you don't expect. And that's why you go immediately back into the range. Wednesday, we have the ADP employment change that came out a little worse than expected, and then prior gave us a nice full range move, 80 pips move, but then you see it immediately corrected because of still the ADP is not the official, it's not the official government figure, which will be on Friday. ADP employment change. Here. Then we go on Thursday. As you can see, slow moves, nothing special, nothing above or below the ranges, just reactions at the key levels or previous highs, previous price sensitivity area 1817, as you can see, very, very expected through the week. We have the jobless claims, which came out slightly better than expected, and slightly better than prior, which gave us gold or US dollar jobless claims as short-term strength prior to the real news report of the following day. As you know from the yesterday daily recap, Friday was very, very slow, very, very slow, up until we had the NFP and unemployment change. Which gave gold the nice bullish momentum that we were expecting, with retesting 1820, continuation up. This bullish move was of course due to the negative news for the US dollar, giving delaying furthermore the tapering. So this was the week on gold. It's much clearer if you see it on the hourly time frame or the block being created, and then the move only happening with also a retest. You don't have to enter at this exact same candle where the spread is 7, 10 or more pips. You can wait, let the retest, as you saw on the daily recap, retest, and then take advantage when the dust is settled, take advantage of even a larger range. Just give me a second. Okay, so we're going now to do the same, but on EruoDollar. So we're going to use the same, we're going to keep the same days. Of course, there's a slight difference of the arrows and the movement. Okay, there you go. Right, there you go. As you can see, the same. Only difference is that we had some news regarding the Eurozone, Germany. Consumer confidence was pretty much the same. The CPI came higher, unemployment rate, I think it was sort of better slash better, same. Retail sales for Germany came out really bad, really negative, and the unemployment was, I think, slightly better or on forecast exactly. Then we had the retail sales of the Eurozone on Friday, which were trash, essentially trash, and we're going to see this was the move that I spoke about, the bad retail sales. This was, I think, the move of on Tuesday was for the CPI and employment rate. As you can see, 11, yes, so top. But as you can see, also for the investors in Eurozone, where they were expecting and waiting for the NFP, we saw some more bigger moves. We saw very slow Monday, then just chugging away, then creating a double bottom, nice. But on Tuesday, we saw spike up from the price sensitivity area slash support to grab some liquidity at the key level 1.184, and then spike down with some negative reports. Then we come on Wednesday, always, as you can see, Asian session pretty slow, very bullish as well from the ADP figures coming out bad. And what was on Wednesday? Consumer confidence, unemployment rate, and the bad retail sales, which gave these Germany sales gave the this bearish move. But as you can see, the bullish move was also due to the ADP being trash. As you can see, bullish Wednesday, ranging Monday, bullish corrected Tuesday, and we're coming into Thursday, jobless claims, coming out slightly better, but nothing special, and just continuation up, following the trend from the previous day. On Friday, nothing special. Here we have the Eurozone retail sales being trash, just some ranging, and then the really bad NFP for the dollar, giving Eurozone, the euro, a nice bullish push, corrected because also some data like the earnings, like the unemployment rate was slightly better. Okay, so now we're going into Bitcoin. Let me just check the hourly time frame on Eurozone. As you can see, very bullish trend. Let's go on Bitcoin. As you can see, the start of the week, we were coming from a correction into a correction phase against 47 flat, 46 800 as a support, being called from the previous week. If you remember, we were waiting for the wedge. The wedge was created, and we got, let me just do like this, we got a wedge being created, support, and then spike up, very bullish, reacting at previous price sensitivity area on the left, and 5,500 psychological price level, correction, failing to break below the last higher low, which would have given some bearish, but we are still creating a higher low, and then higher high at 51K. Let's move on the 5-minute time frame. as you can see. Okay, now we are Saturday. Okay. Okay, we're leaving just the key levels and the psychological price level. As you can see, Monday we're coming in from that wedge that we were talking about. As you can see, it's very clear. We were in a bearish trend, getting lower lows, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, reacting at 46,500 slash 46, as you can see here, 800, which was the predetermined price sensitivity area, creating a nice double bottom on the higher time frame. And then, as you can see, shift in market structure, creating a new higher high, new higher low, breaking above these previous highs, and then continuation up, making, as you can see, new higher high above the previous one at the key level, reacting exactly at 49. As you can see, the PPLs have been respected, 48, 49, here 48, 47.50, 47, here exactly 47.50, etc., etc. And then bullish trend created, founding support at the key level, and on Thursday against the 5,500 psychological price level, not broken, huge correction, but still, as you can see, this was the last higher low. We still make a higher low, as you can see, giving you confirmation that yes, the trend might not be this one trend line, but might still continue up. That's why trend line is not, you don't enter on the trend line, you enter based on price points, which was exactly 48,500 psychological price level. Very strong reaction before at 5,500 PPL, and then against 51K key level, and then ranging since then, as you can see. So we can see that we came from, if we want to be very simple, we created a wedge, bearish wedge. We were in a, it's fine, in a bearish trend. We made a double bottom at the PP, at the 1, 2, at the support, and then higher high, higher low, and then continuation up, reacting at another key level, which was 5,500, still managing to break after a deeper correction, but yet failing to break into new highs, as you can see here already from this little paint. You can see sort of exhaustion. Instead of, after this very, very aggressive bullish move, you see some exhaustion from the buyers already. And this is it for the week. Very, very brief, very, very interesting on gold. A high time frame on the block, just waiting for the NFP, something that happens all the time, nothing to be surprised of. Really, really interesting. So see you guys tomorrow